Hello, Princess on the Pillow here. I am here to do a review / recap with my opinion on Love After Lockup Season 5, Episode 37, Part 2, Love Me Not. If you haven't seen Part 1, go check it out. Thank you. First couple is Bianca and Daniel. That's how she said her name, right? Bianca. Okay, Bianca is in Arizona and she's bitching about everything. She said it's hard being alone. She said it's too hot here. She says she's sweating off her ass crack. Okay. She said she miss her friends. She says she miss her family. Life is too hard. I can't wait for Daniel to come home. So she made Daniel a welcome home sign, and she's bitching about that. I don't like how the W looks. Okay. Then Daniel called, and he's supposed to go to a halfway house. But Daniel does not want to go to a halfway house. He wants to be at the apartment with Bianca. These prisoners, boy, they get out of prison and they just want to do whatever the hell they want to do. They still don't know that they're still, they think nobody has any authority over them once they get out of prison. They think, I'm free, I'm free. You still have rules and, you know, you still have things you got to follow. You can't just be doing anything you want. So, Daniel called Bianca, and she's whining about everything. She goes, because she's going with him to the, she's whining about the halfway house. She goes, I want to be alone with you. I want to be able to sleep with you. I want to be able to have sex with you. I want you all to myself, because now the parents are going with her to pick him up from the jail. She don't want the parents to go. She wants him all to herself. She goes, it's not fair. I want to pick you up by myself. I don't want the parents there. And then she goes, I got to go meet your parents today. I don't want to meet your family, your father. He called me a psycho. Well, he asked her if she was mentally stable. Then she said she's going to put the father in his place. This 23-year-old. Talking about she's going to put somebody in their place. An older man in his place. Next, Bianca goes to meet Daniel's parents and cousins. So she drives to meet them. And then when she gets there, she orders an alcohol beverage. She orders a vodka and cranberry. And they give it to her in a glass that tall. Not like a martini glass, a glass that tall. And she's driving. So she's going to be drinking and driving. With all the alcohol in her system. Yeah. Yep. You would think that since she was in a drunken driving accident, that that would deter her from drinking and driving, right? No, not Bianca. Not Bianca. Anyway, she meets the parents and the cousins, and Daniel's mother said she does not drink because her husband does not drink. The husband said he has been sober for 5 months. That's not long. 5 months. He's a stepfather, I guess. So the stepfather apologized to her for asking her if she was mentally stable. He said he was just joking. So then the mother questioned her about drinking. Bianca said Daniel said she can have wine at dinner when they're out to dinner. I don't think he said that. I didn't hear him say that. I didn't hear him say that. She said she'd like to come home and have a glass of wine. Come home from where? She doesn't work. Where are you coming home from? The mall? Where are you coming home from? She told him that she doesn't want to stop drinking. The mother told Bianca that she wouldn't drink in front of her husband. And the husband said, no, if she drank in front of me, I'd snatch it and pour it down the drain. Then the mother brought up Bianca's DUI accident. The mother is telling her about her hard life, how she had to deal with men who were addicts, and that she lost a son, and she doesn't want to lose another son. The mother said if Daniel drinks, he'll start lying, stealing, and doing drugs. And she got really emotional and she started to cry. In her confessional, the mother said Bianca has no clue about addiction. She said all it takes is one slip up and then they're gone. But Bianca is a self-absorbed, self-willed child. That accident didn't teach her anything. We found out that Daniel's brother overdosed on fentanyl 2 years ago. The mother said if she loses another son, she may as well die. She said that's a very hard thing to go through. Bianca said she will only drink around friends. You're in Arizona. You ain't got no friends. What's she talking about? The mother told her, how about you don't drink at all? But Bianca is going to do what Bianca wants to do. She don't give a shit. So then she asked the cousin, why did you tell Daniel not to marry me? And then it went off. Can't wait to hear what the cousin says. Next up, we have Julian and Christine. I can't stand this Christine girl. Christine called her PO and left a message because apparently she hasn't been able to get in touch with her PO. She hasn't gone to see her PO. She hasn't been talking to her PO. She don't know nothing. What's going on with PO? She don't know when she got to check in. When she don't know nothing. She has not spoken to her PO since she's been out. So she calls the PO and she leaves the PO a message on the voicemail. So then Julian is worried. Julian's like, you know what? Let me take you to the office because you're calling, you're leaving messages, and nobody's getting back with you. Let me take you to the office. So he took her to the office, and she still didn't get to see the PO. They gave her some number to call the PO. She still didn't get to see the PO, so we don't know what's going on with her and her PO. Then her and Julian, they go somewhere for a walk. And she gave Julian a hard time. She wants him to get 2 lawyers to help her get either custody of her kids or get visitation rights to see her kids. I don't know. But he got to get 2 lawyers. Because they're in 2 different states, I think. Or it's 2 different cases. I don't know. He got to get 2 lawyers. Julian said it's $5,000 to retain a lawyer. To retain just 1 lawyer. He ain't got it like that, he said. Julian told her it's expensive. And then she got sarcastic with him. She goes, thank you. He said, you don't have to get sarcastic with me. Don't get sarcastic. And she told him that she's tired of him telling her how much this costs and how much that costs. Is my tiara crooked? She's tired of him telling about how much this costs. She said, you're rubbing it in my face, telling me how much this costs and how much that costs. No, he's letting you know he don't got it like that. He don't have money like that to be getting custody of your kids. These prisoners, they feel entitled about everything. They just expect that when they come out of prison, everything's just going to fall in their lap. I know she know money don't grow on tree because she robbed 6 banks. So she knows money don't grow on tree. She got a hell of a nerve. That's why you don't date freaking prisoners. Leave them damn prisoners alone. And just like how Hope is ashamed of Arthur, Julian is ashamed of Christine. She got to hide whenever his kids come over. You know? She told him not to rub it in her face how much money he has spent on her. He told her that he needs 2 incomes. And apparently, when she was in prison, he told her that he would take care of her. So now that's why she's confused, because when she was in prison, he said, I'll take care of you, I'll take care of you, I'll take care of you. And now that she's out, he wants her to get a job. That's because now that he realized he has to get 2 lawyers and he got to pay for everything, it's overwhelming to him and he can't afford it. So now he realized, hey, I can't take care of this chick. She got to help me out. She got to get a job to help me out. Then she told him it's hard for a felon to get a job. Well, if it's hard for a felon to get a job, you got to start getting a job right away. You better start ASAP looking for a job. You know what I'm saying? Last episode, she's talking about, I'm not going to get a job right now. I want to relax. When you were in prison, that's what you were doing. You were relaxing. It's not time to relax now. It's time for you to go hit the pavement and get a job. She said it's a lot of pressure and she's overwhelmed. You're overwhelmed? Overwhelmed from what? All she's done since she's been out is have sex with Julian. That's all she's done since she's been out. I don't understand why she's overwhelmed. All she's done is had sex with Julian and convinced him to go rob Walmart. That's all she's done since she's been. How is she overwhelmed? He should be overwhelmed. He's spending all this money getting 2 lawyers, robbing Walmart, and doing all kinds of stuff. He's the one that should be overwhelmed. Hiding her because he can't let the kids see her, can't let the ex-wife know about her. He's overwhelmed. Christine said Julian and his ex-wife lived a lavish life. They traveled to Europe. They put their kids in private schools. They did this, they did that. Now she wants that life. She wants the life the ex-wife had. And why is it him that have to get the lawyer so she can get custody of her kids? She's the one that F up her life, not him. But he opened his mouth and told her that he would take care of her. Now that's what she's expecting him to do, take care of her. Then Christine says that she thinks Julian is hiding something. Yeah, he's hiding something. He's hiding you. That's enough of them. Last but not least, we have what's her name? Letitia and Keith. Letitia goes to see an attorney. His name is Arthur. Arthur looked at the paperwork and Arthur told her that the law did not change. The policy changed. And the policy state is not for her husband who only has 8 months in prison. It's for people who have like a longer term, like maybe 10 years. They'll probably cut their sentence to half. It's not for her husband. He's getting out in 8 months. He's just got a small time to do. So the policy doesn't pertain to him. And Arthur told her that this felony who's a paralegal took her for what she had. You know, he said, don't be trusting these paralegal who are felons. So now she has to go give Keith the bad news. So Keith called her and she told him the news. And he wasn't mad. I thought he'd be mad. He wasn't mad. He was just disappointed. So then Letitia, I want to call her Lakeisha. Letitia goes home and his cousin is always at her house. So his cousin is at her house and she told her cousin what the lawyer Arthur said. And now Letitia is worried about what she's going to tell her daughter because her daughter think her felon daddy is coming home soon. But her felon daddy ain't coming home for 8 more months. So now she's worried that she's going to break her daughter's heart. So then the cousin told her that, you remember you had that notice on your door? Well, I checked it out and it means that the owner of the house has not been paying the mortgage on the house and the house is now in foreclosure and you got 2 months to get out. And Lakeisha looked stressed. She looked like she was about to cry. She teared up. I feel bad for her. I feel bad. Anyway, that was the end of the episode. This is the end of my review. Thank you so very much for watching. Princess on a Pillow here. Bye.